we have Saket Koria from JAMF. Hi Saket, how are you?
Absolutely fine. Thank you.
So I'm going to ask you some questions about how JAMF is helping BFSI, what all the strategies that you're making to help BFSI with your solution.
Okay.
So why do you think your security part is helping BFSI at such a good pace?
So traditionally what has happened is a lot of BFSI organizations, they have invested heavily in terms of securing their networks, perimeters and everything. But as we all know, the world has evolved. We are no longer sitting in a specific boundary or a perimeter and doing things. Employees, especially, they are on a move. COVID has taught us a lot. And that's one of the reasons why the weakest link in the entire chain of security is the people aspect, right? And that's where JAMF comes in, adds value in the sense that we enable those endpoints to be much more compliant, to be much more secured, and organizations having a clear visibility that what the security posture is right from top to bottom. The best part with JAMF is that we not just do it for your laptops or MacBooks, we do it for your mobile devices as well. And that's where a complete 360-degree or a holistic approach is being, adhered towards.
Okay. Yeah. So, which location or part are you handling in India?
So, I handle the West as a region.
Okay.
And we all know that West has been quite heavily dominated with a lot of BFSI organizations. So, within West, I believe a lot of enterprises, they have been associated with us for last more than 8 to 9 years. And they're continuously figuring it out along with us. And the journey is kind of beyond what they have done in the last so many years. To the extent that, as I said, mobile, which is one area where everybody is, as an IC every day, two handsets in the hands of everybody, right? There are concerns which regulatory bodies are also having, where it's personal device but being used for your official purposes as well. So how do we segregate? How do we bring in visibility when you need to maintain privacy and yet you need to have the security in place? So it's quite a tricky area otherwise, but that's where JAMF comes in and makes things simple. Yeah.
Okay. So do you believe there is any difference in handling the west side and the other sides of the country?
I wouldn't say that there's a very big difference, because the moment you say that it's an organization which definitely wants their information to be protected, they definitely want compliance to be honored and maintained, then definitely, irrespective which part of the world or country you are in, you would want some basic processes to be followed, and at the same time, basic security checks to be there in place. So I wouldn't say that it's relevant only to the people in West. Definitely not.
So there are various sectors that JAMF might be helping.
Yes.
So why do you think, and who do you think is the most important sector of the country to have your security?
I think it's important for everyone. It's just that BFSI being regulated, and then there are a lot more audits. It's people money that they are handling and managing. That's the reason they are under scanner, under radar much more than anyone else. But I think any organization which is doing business, they have a certain USP along with them. And to maintain that USP, that uniqueness, they will need all these security solutions to be there in place. I think it's only a matter of time that people realize this, and the adoption rate for the same increases across multiple verticals. Yes.
So a common question that I'm asking everybody.
Yeah.
How do you think that this World Fintech Summit is helping out people like you?
The one very fascinating thing that I have observed in the last 2 days is the amount of knowledge sharing which is happening on such platform. The people which are coming from the fintech vertical, but yet different roles, different personas within the industry. And that's where the collaborative knowledge base which has got created in these last 2 days, it's awesome, it's amazing. And Yeah, I think I would want to venture in repeatedly within these kind of platforms.
So I hope to see you again in all our events.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thanks.